it's not something that we offer anymore, but it was a few $1,000 for a few calls. So a few hours worth of calls, and he could schedule it however he wanted. You know, what's funny? He's never even finished using that, because in the first call and a half, he said, this is like insane. Like, I've learned so much. And he started implementing some of those things, and his podcast started growing. And then he ended up, instead of thinking if you build it, they will automatically come, just because I have a podcast doesn't mean I'm famous. He ended up also working with my team at Grow Your Show to actually grow his show. And so we did a package, one of our smaller packages, and got him into, I'm thinking, the top 1% or the top 0.5%. It is not in front of me, but the point is, what he paid for was only top 10%. And we like over did what we said. So he's literally ranking like all over the world in many different countries. And it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen automatically. He did some things to make sure this would happen. So he's having better calls to action. He's having better music in the beginning. If you're doing some of these things, if you're taking some of the matters into your hands, marketing, making sure you're getting in front of more people and not just simply expecting them to do it all, you'll get a similar result to Ron, where he went from putting in lots of effort, lots of work, having a great podcast in many, many, many ways, to now having a podcast. It's like ranking all over the world. And it's funny that he's ranking all over the world, because we really focus on the country that the person wants to be in. So for example, Ron, he's in the United States. And so we're only marketing in the United States, but because there's so much traction there, he's triggering some algorithms within the Apple podcast, which is, and even Chartable and Podkite, which basically just boosting him in lots of different countries. And they're picking it up. Even though we're not putting ads there, these algorithms are getting triggered. And so he's like literally ranked all over the world, anywhere from, in some cases, he's 10 times higher than the top 1%. I think he was like top 20 or 23 in business in the United States after a few months of working with us. So the point is, it didn't happen automatically, didn't happen overnight. He had to do some other stuff.